Hey guys, Eric Johnson here. So I want to talk about how to make money with Asperger's. And I basically self-diagnosed a couple years ago on the autistic spectrum. And recently I quit stimming after 40 years of rocking back and forth. But I want to talk about a little bit of the financial side of having Asperger's and what I do for a living. And maybe this can give you some insight. So, the last 6 years, I have worked from home and I've been very fortunate. Recently, things are changing now, and there's a lot of economic uncertainty. This last year has been really crazy, and so I want to talk about how I've managed to stay afloat, and that's barely stayed afloat, but I'm at least doing what I love. 6 years ago, I started a blog and I joined a network marketing opportunity. Now, I knew better. I knew it wasn't a pyramid scheme. I knew that you had to put in a lot of work and build an organization from the ground up. And eventually, it does look like a pyramid when you have an organization built, but it's not like you can join and just automatically have a ton of people under you. That's a Ponzi. So, anyways, I started network marketing in 2014, and I looked up to a lot of bloggers that, they wrote articles about network marketing, and then at the end of every article, they had a call to action to something that they were promoting online. It could have been workshops or online courses or a network marketing opportunity itself. So I started to write because I already liked writing. I published 3 ebooks on Amazon. They didn't really do that well, but at least I had a sense of business around writing. So I was like, why not use my writing skills and create a blog? So I started writing articles. And around the 200th article, I started to attract the right people into my network marketing business. And then CBD oil launched or became mainstream in 2018. And luckily, I wrote a few articles about CBD oil that landed on the first page of Google. And 2018 was absolutely phenomenal. But I did get a little jaded. I got a little power went to my head, and I was still stemming, 12, 14 hours a day, rocking back and forth while listening to music, while I made money, and I thought my life was forever changed for the better. But I was getting a little bitter and cocky. I didn't know how to handle it. And so 2019, my business started to decline, and I didn't know what to do. I did not want to go back to a restaurant job. That was my whole life was cooking as a cooking in restaurants, and it was very high stress, long hours, very hot, very, you know, cutting yourself, whatever. There's lots of accidents in the kitchen, and it's hot, and it's just crazy work. And I had a heart attack when I was 32, and I didn't want to be in that stressful environment anymore. So I basically downgraded my position to dishwasher. And I actually like washing dishes because the Asperger's in me. I love repetition. I love seeing the dirt, the food crumbs fly off the plate when I spray it, little stuff like that. And so it kind of tickled my Asperger's side. I was fine with it. It wasn't that much of a pay decrease either. But anyways, I got out of the restaurant business completely with this home business, but it started to decline in 2019. So I was like, what the heck am I going to do? I did not want to go back to work because I was self-isolating more than ever, and I was rocking 14 hours a day. And I was like, I have to stay home. I have to work online. And so I discovered, while I was trying to fix my blog's SEO, I discovered backlinking services. So I started to buy backlinks for my blog to try to help increase its traffic and build its SEO. I realized that hired blogs to host articles. And so since I was a blog owner, I was like, hey, I'll host articles on my blog. So they're like, great, we'll start paying you $25 an article to put on your blog. And it was better than network marketing. All I had to do was copy and paste an article that they wrote and slap it on my blog, and I made $25. There were some days that they sent me over 5 articles, so I made $125, and it took 10 minutes to post each article. So literally, an hour of work for $125 or more, and I just thought that was great. So that lasted for a little while, and then all of a sudden 2019 they stopped giving me articles, and I was like, what's going on? I really need this. And they're like, well, your blog has a really bad score, spam score, we can't use you anymore. And I wanted to lash out and say, well, you guys created that, you gave me really kind of crappy articles, and it kind of destroyed my blog. But I refrained. I didn't yell at them. I was like, okay, thank you, let me know if you have anything. And so this last year, I've watched my network marketing business greatly decline because of all these crazy things going on politically and economically. I don't want to say what they are, but you know what I'm talking about. And it doesn't feel in alignment with me anymore. Like, I've done network marketing for 6 years, it's declining, and I was kind of holding on to the ship as it was going down. And then finally one day I was like, I'm going to let go. It's not in alignment with what I want to do. God has called me to help other people with addictions and with Asperger's. And so if you want to make more money, you really got to get in alignment with what you really love doing. And I know you've probably heard that before, but MLM didn't last for me because it wasn't in alignment with my true self. And God told me that I have a way bigger gift to give humanity, and it's helping people with the same things that I've struggled with. So if you really want to help people and get excited about it, I would look at what you are currently doing in your life and overcome something. The battle is overcoming it, but then when you get to the other side, you can help others, win their battles. And I think that is the best way to make money, is to help others. And it's taken me a long time, and I went through I was greedy for a long time. I wanted, more, money was never enough. If I made $8,000 a month, I wanted more. I got really hungry for more, because I was trying to fill this empty hole inside of me. I wasn't satisfied because I wasn't in alignment with what I really wanted to do. So the other thing I want to talk about is that I got in alignment, and I created a new blog called addictionfreed.com. And it's basically to help people like me quit addictions. I've talked in other videos that, I had over 8 addictions, and I've unraveled them all, and I'm down to 0. And so I'm vlogging every day to tell you guys how I'm doing, what I'm doing to stay sober and celibate and stop stimming and all this stuff. And it feels great. I can talk about it all day long because I've been stimming since I was 8. And I've had several addictions, huge addictions, alcoholism for 16 years. Music was even an addiction. I know it was an addiction because I would get a dopamine hit every time I listened to music. I would listen to heavy metal really loud on a huge giant stereo system just to get this buzz. And so that was an addiction. The stimming was 40 years. Music was 40 years. Fapping was 30 years. Fapping is kind of slang for something else that boys do that, grown men shouldn't be doing. I did a video about that. Um, so anyways, I started this blog, and just recently someone offered to buy my business blog, the one that I was like, I don't want to do network marketing anymore. And literally a month later, a friend of mine offered to buy my blog. And I was like, okay, because it wasn't in alignment. And I've been doing a lot of abundance work and breath work to raise up the vibration and to activate my chakras. And it's actually bringing in a lot of unexpected money. So I'll leave a link to that as well under this video. But the point is that when I sold the blog for $2,000, and the first thing I wanted to do, and this is poverty thinking, it's lack thinking, it's a lack mindset, is I instantly wanted to blow all the money because it made me feel uncomfortable to have it. And if you want to attract more money, you should have savings. You should have money in the bank to at least feel a little bit safe and to raise your vibration. Because we usually have a very low vibration when we worry. And if I blew all that money, I would get back into worry because I'd be like, what did I do? I just blew all the money. And I wasn't going to blow the money on stupid stuff. I was going to pay down credit cards and stuff like that. And that's true. I can still do that. But I can wait a couple weeks until we move back to Texas before I pay down my cards. I don't need to just pay off everything, today. Like, it's uncomfortable to hold on to money. And that's lack because you think that you might not get any more, but it's reverse because you want to spend it too. So you can get back into that fearful state of scarcity. It's really bizarre reverse psychology. I can't explain it any better. So I'm going to sit on that money. And the point of this video is to really get in alignment with what you want to do. And hopefully you want to help others. I had to, when I was doing network marketing, I didn't want to help people that much. I just wanted to take the money and run. And I wanted more money. It just, because the business was not in alignment. I was turned off by network marketing eventually because a lot of insider politics and stuff like that. So I was actually promoting it for probably 2 years too long because I wasn't passionate about it anymore. So if you hate your job and you just don't like anything you're doing, try to reevaluate and find stuff that you're passionate about. And I would definitely get online with what you want to do. Create a YouTube. Look up how to title your videos. Look up how to create thumbnails because you want to increase your click-through rate on YouTube, on videos. Look at creating a blog. Look at creating, I don't know, Facebook Lives or something. Create a community and create a brand and develop a mission statement that people can get behind you on, be the one that is the change and be passionate about it. If you're doing it just for money, people are going to see right through you. So really just start writing down 5 things that you love doing. And it can really be as simple as eating food. Okay, well, if you love eating food, can you review the food you buy from a grocery store? If you do enough food reviews on YouTube, 300 to 500 videos, and you put a link to something under some kind of affiliate marketing offer that lines up with your videos, you could start making money from home. And people with Asperger's and autism, they have a really hard time getting a traditional job. And traditional jobs are leaving like never before. It's very scary. And I'm very fortunate that I'm home. But last 3 months have been really a struggle until I sold my blog. And but I'm very grateful because the struggle actually led me to create my new brand, the Addiction Freed. Now I'm truly in alignment with what I want to do. And I had to struggle a long time. I had to go through a financial downward spiral since 2018. So, literally, almost 3 years of panicking and ego crushing times. But it's been the best time of my life because now I can do videos like this and just talk freely instead of doing these hyped up, MLM infomercials that people didn't even really like. When you're in alignment, you will also get a ton of traffic because they can see you're passionate, they can see that you're genuine. But if you do anything with the ulterior motive of making money, they're going to see right through you. Even if you just mention it really fast. So try to just stay true to yourself and start vlogging and inspiring others just by you improving every single day. You don't have to be a superhero to start doing videos. In fact, you should start when you're down low, because then at the end of the year, if you do a video every day, you're going to have 365 videos, and you can go back yourself to the very first video and be like, wow, I have really improved. In fact, that's what I'm doing with this channel. If you go back to my first video or my second or my third video, when I stopped rocking, stimming, I show you how nervous I am. I show you my hands that have calluses from the rocking, and it's pretty bad. And so I think I already look different. So do stuff that inspires you guys and create a lot of content around it, and then put some type of affiliate marketing offer under every video, and you will start making money from home. So I hope this helps. Leave a comment. If you work from home, what are you doing? We'd love to hear from you, and we'll talk soon.